Are you a real estate investor who wants to skip the hassle of income verification to get faster approvals and have no cap on the amount of financed homes? Stay tuned, because in this video, I'll be breaking down why the DSCR loan is the ultimate game changer to use for your real estate portfolio. Welcome back to the channel. If you're ready to scale your real estate investment portfolio, then you're at the right place. In this video, we'll be going over the benefits to the DSCR loan and why many investors are using this product. Let's get started. The first point I want to go over is faster approvals. So let's talk about speed. Traditional loans could take weeks to months to close. The DSCR loan is built for efficiency. Lenders focus on the cash flow of the property and not your debt to income ratio. So no worries about providing any tax returns, no employment history, no income documentation whatsoever. That means there are fewer delays and we'll be able to get this loan done faster. The main part of the DSCR loan, if you're new to it, Dscr stands for debt service coverage ratio. Basically what we're doing is we're covering the debt. So the debt is the mortgage. We're looking at the real estate investment property. We're looking at the gross rent monthly. The appraiser will determine what the market rent is. Let's say, for an example, the rent is $1,000 and the mortgage is $1,000. You divide the rent by that mortgage amount and you'll get a 1 ratio. Majority of lenders are okay with this ratio. There are a few lenders out there that are willing to go to a negative ratio to 0.75, meaning that you're actually taking a loss monthly and you'll still be able to get qualified for this loan. For example, if that rent was $750, you divide that $750 by that $1,000 mortgage amount, you'll get a 0.75. Rates are typically higher when you go to that ratio. The higher the ratio, the better the rate. For example, some lenders offer better rates when you have a 1.15 ratio or if you have a 1.25 ratio or greater. So if the rent was $1,250, you divide that by the 1,000, you have a 1.25 ratio, which will give you a better rate. Point two, we kind of went over it a little bit, is there's no income verification needed. Traditional loans will require you to provide your pay stubs or your tax returns, and then they'll look at all the expenses you have, they'll pull credit, they'll look at the expenses, and then they'll do a debt to income ratio. Sometimes this can be an issue for a lot of investors when they want to buy multiple properties. Sometimes the debt to income ratio doesn't work, so they won't be able to buy the next investment property right away. The good thing about the DSCR loan, as we mentioned, is they focus on the property itself, the cash flow. Point three is that you have access to purchase even more properties at a time versus the traditional route. With the traditional route, I believe there's about 10 financed properties at a time that you can hold with a conventional investment loan. With the DSCR route, you have a lot more. There's some lenders that are willing to do 20, some 50, some even more. So you have the flexibility to move faster by buying more properties instead of waiting to pay off one loan and then move on to the next. The DSCR loan is a great fit for self-employed borrowers or people that can't show enough income to qualify for the traditional route. This DSCR loan is a game changer and many investors still don't know about it. As they start to know about it and they call me up, they're like, wow, this stuff actually exists. So they end up cash out refinancing on their properties and then using that cash to purchase even more properties, and they just keep accelerating that growth as fast as possible. And that's the benefit of using the DSCR loan. It helps you to grow your portfolio a lot faster. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comment below and I'll be happy to make videos on it and explain it a little further. I'll be making a lot more videos on DSCR loans and other investment loans, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on those videos.